You've probably been told to trust the science to build as much muscle as possible. You follow the optimal rep ranges, the perfect exercises, and the scientifically proven split. But what if I told you all this science is the very thing holding you back? I'm going to show you why the most successful lifters I know are breaking the rules and why ignoring the science-based dogma might be the secret to the best gains of your life. By the way, my name is Boris Kish. I'm a fully licensed IFBB fitness coach and a professional nutritionist. I'm a super heavyweight bodybuilding competitor in the category over 100 kilograms. That is over 220 pounds on stage. I'm 6'4" tall, that's 193 centimeters. Welcome to my channel. Now let's be clear about one thing, okay? This isn't an anti-science video. Science is a great tool. The problem is how it is sold to you online. It becomes this rigid cell of rules that ignores the most important factor in your training: you. For years, I've trained people and seen what literally takes to build an incredible physique. It's not about finding the perfect research paper. It's about finding what makes you train your hardest. The science-based community has created a generation of lifters who are afraid to try anything unless a study approves that first. They've traded hard work for homework. Today we're fixing that. Here are 10 reasons you need to stop blindly following science-based workouts. Number one is the problem with test subjects, okay? A lot of the classic muscle building studies that this whole thing was built on were done, okay, on a brand new lifters, and that works for a beginner that is approximately 8 to 12 weeks isn't what's going to work for you, to be quite honest with you, okay? After you've been training for years. While newer research from 2025 does use experienced lifters, much of dogma you heard online is based on those old beginner studies, okay? The fix here is use research as a reference, but always adjust it to your own training level and experience. I'm curious, do you follow the so-called science-based methods, or do you stick with what's been proven to work for you? Let me know in the comments. Number two, the problem of short-term studies. Most lifting studies only last, for a few months, okay? But building a truly great physique takes years, you know that, right? Maybe even decades, if not decades. These short-term snapshots can tell you what works year after year after year, what prevents burnout, or what keeps you progressing long-term. The fix here is think in years, not weeks. Build your plan around what keeps you progressing long-term, not works in a 12-week study. Number three, don't let me even start with this one. An average result is a lie. Studies report the average results of a group, but you're not the average, right? You have your own genetics, your own recovery ability, and your own life. The program that was optimal for a group of 20 people in a lab, or even lab rats, to be quite honest with you, by definition, not quite the perfect for every single one of them like you are. The fix here is track your own data and find your personal advantage. That's the science that actually matters. Number four, the lab is not the real world, right? In a lab, everything is controlled. Sleep, food, fucking everything. In your life, you have stress, a job, and things to do. A program that looks perfect on a paper can completely fall apart the second it has to deal with the real life. You know that very well, right? Real results require a plan that can bend, not the one that breaks. The fix here is design a plan that bends with your own life, not one that breaks when things get hard, right? Number 5, they don't even show you the convincing science, okay? Look, for every study, an influencer shows you to prove their point, right? There's often, if not always, another one with totally different results. These science-based gurus are expert at cherry-picking the research that fits what they're trying to sell you, okay? They make it seem like all scientists agree. It's not the truth, let's be honest. But it's actually very rarely the case. The fix here is don't take anyone's study as a gospel. Compare, test, and see what produces results for you in the real world. And please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps the channel grow so I can keep delivering you no more bullshit content to you, and I will really appreciate it. Number 6, kills your instincts. The biggest problem with all this is that it teaches you to stop listening to your own body, right? And that's the most important thing. You start trusting a study more than your own feedback. The best lifters of all time were their own scientists, right? They experimented, listened to their instinct, and you should too. The fix here is start paying attention to the feedback your body gives to you. Pump, recovery, motivation. That's the most accurate data. Number 7, it actually makes you scared to work hard. It's really sad and disappointing, you know. When all you think is about optimizing, you can get a little timid. You worry more hitting the exact right number, right, of sets and avoiding the junk volume than you do about just trusting, you know, with the pure effort, right? The truth is a suboptimal workout done with crazy intensity will always be the perfect workout done with the help of the effort, you know. So the fix here is forget the numbers, train with real intensity, effort always beats theory. 8, ignores how you actually respond. So much science-based content acts like there is one single best way to train, right? But some people grow with high volume, you know that. Some with heavy weight, for example, like me, and others with more frequency. Social media sells you a one-size-fits-all plan because it's an easy thing to package and sell, not because it's the best thing for you. The fix here is keep a single logbook, okay? Track strength, energy, recovery, and build your own program around what clearly drives your optimal progress. Number 9, probably the most actually important thing for me, and that is it sucks the fun out of training. When your workout, you know, is just a checklist of a scientific rules, it can suck the soul right of it, right? Training should be an escape. You understand? Your temple, your church. It should be fun, hard, and make you more powerful. If you dread going to the gym because you're worried about messing up the science, you're going to burn out fast, my friend. The fix here is put fun back in your training, choose exercise you enjoy, and make every session something you look forward to. Number 10, you are your own science experiment. At the end of the day, you're the only person you need to start worry about. The best lifters use science as a starting point, not as a rule book, okay? They listen to their bodies, they track their own progress, and they get rid of what doesn't work for them, no matter what the study says, okay? Therefore, the fix here is use science as a map, okay? But let your experience be the compass. Be your own scientist. So, should you just ignore science completely? Of course not. That's not what I said. But it's time to stop being a follower and start being a scientist to your own body. Use science as a map, but use your own experience and your own effort, understand, as a compass. Stop making online gurus make you second guess yourself. The secret to making crazy gains isn't hiding in a textbook, you understand? It's the hard work, the consistency, and the courage to find what works for you. And if you're ready to push your limits and take your results to the next level, reach out for one-on-one coaching. My email is in the description, and let's get to work. And if you want to learn the best training system to build size and strength, click on this video right here, and I'll see you there.